Hello everyone, welcome to today's class. In the previous lectures, we have already studied about the animal nervous system, the human brain, how does the animal nervous system work, how does the nervous system in humans work, how the brain works. Okay. Now, in today's lecture, we are going to start with coordination in plants. Okay. So, as you know that plants do not have any nervous system or muscles, then how do plants respond to stimuli? So, you might have seen a touch-me-not plant or a chewy-muy plant. We say a chewy-muy plant or a touch-me-not plant. So a touch-me-not plant, what happens in a touch-me-not plant कि जब भी हम touch-me-not plant की leaves की tip, जो tip होती है, the shoot, the tip of the shoot, जब भी हम उसे touch करते हैं, so the leaf closes and droops down. Okay? क्या होता है कि जो leaf है, वो क्या होती है, fold up हो जाती है, it folds up and droops. So why does this happen? ऐसा क्यों होता है? ठीक है? Or suppose we can say that the leaves respond very quickly. Okay, the leaves move very quickly in response to the touch. There is no growth. It is not a growth related movement, but there is a movement. Okay, and secondly, if a seed, we plant a seed and the seed germinates. So what happens? The root, they grow downward. There is a movement, and the shoot, it grows upwards. There is a movement. So this movement is growth related. So plants basically show two types of movement. One is the growth related movement and other is not growth related movement, but there is a movement. So we will be studying about these two separate movements in plant, how they happen, how they occur, and how does the plant respond to this. Okay. So moving on with the first one. Immediate response to stimuli. Immediate response to stimuli. Okay, so in case of a touch-me-not plant or a chewy-me plant, what happens when we touch the tip of the leaf? The plant folds up, the leaf folds up, the leaf droops. Okay, leaf क्या हो जाती है, बंद हो जाती है, close हो जाती है, fold up हो जाती है. So how does the leaves of this sensitive plant detect the touch and respond to it? Touch को detect कैसे करते हैं और respond कैसे करते हैं? ठीक है, तो जैसे leaf है, ठीक है, एक leaf है chewy-muy plant की, this type of leaf होती है इस तरह की. Okay, this type of leaf is there. इस तरह की leaf होती है. So इस leaf को हम यहाँ पर touch करते हैं. So the complete leaf folds. मतलब क्या है कि जो point of touch है, the point of touch is different and the point of movement is different. जो point of touch है वो अलग है. हमने पूरी leaf को touch नहीं किया, हमने सिर्फ उसके tip को touch किया. तो point of touch is different, but the point of movement is different. So information क्या हो रही है? Communicate हो रही है. Information में communication हो रहा है. Okay. So the information that a touch has occurred must be communicated. Information कि एक touch हुआ है उसे क्या करना है? Communicate करना है. So how is this information communicated? So plants also use electrical chemical means to communicate this information, as in case of animals. जैसे एनिमल्स में होता है इलेक्ट्रिकल केमिकल मीन्स से एनिमल्स कम्युनिकेट करते हुए ऑलरेडी सीन. In the same manner, plants also use electrical chemical means to convey this information from cell to cell. ठीक है, अब एनिमल्स में हमने देखा था कि जब इंफॉर्मेशन कन्वे होती है, so the muscle cells change their shape to respond. So similarly, in plants also, the shape of the cell must change in order for this movement to occur. अब इसमें change in shape कैसे होता है? So in the case of plant, the change in shape, the shape change occurs by the movement of water, by water movement. Okay, जब cell में water भर जाता है, so the cell swells, और the cell जब water से बाहर आ जाता है, so it shrinks. So ये change in shape है, this can be either swelling of the cell or shrinking of the cell. So this is how the plant cells change shape and by changing their shape, they respond to the stimuli. Okay, and this is how they cause the movement, and this is how the information is communicated from one point of the plant to the other. Okay, so this is a movement that is not related to growth. This is an immediate response to stimuli. Now the next is the movement due to growth. Movement due to growth. You might have seen a money plant or a pea plant. पी प्लांट क्या होते हैं? क्लाइंबर्स होते हैं. दे क्लाइंब. ठीक है, तो पी प्लांट क्लाइंब अप द फेंसेस और एनी ऑब्जेक्ट दैट आर नियर बाय टू देम. ओके, सो व्हाट हैपेंस? दे क्लाइंब बाय द मींस ऑफ टेंड्रिल्स. दे यूज देयर टेंड्रिल्स टू क्लाइंब अप. ठीक है, वो क्लाइंबर्स होते हैं और टेंड्रिल्स को यूज करते हैं. सो दीज टेंड्रिल्स दे आर वेरी सेंसिटिव टू टच. ये कैसे होते हैं? दीज टेंड्रिल्स आर सेंसिटिव टू टच. How are they sensitive to touch? So इनमें क्या होता है कि the part of the tendril that is in contact with the object grows slowly as compared to the part of the tendril that is away from the object. ठीक है, वो पार्ट टेंड्रिल का जो ऑब्जेक्ट के कांटेक्ट, ये ऑब्जेक्ट है, वो पार्ट टेंड्रिल का जो ऑब्जेक्ट के कांटेक्ट में है उसकी ग्रोथ जो है वो स्लोअर होती है. The growth is slower as compared to the part that is away from the object. ठीक है, and this is the reason that it gets curled up around the object. It is able to climb the object. ठीक है, यही रीजन है कि जिसकी वजह से क्या होता है, वो सर्कल कर लेता है ऑब्जेक्ट को. So this is how the pea plant climbs due to the tendrils, and this is how plants respond to stimuli by slowly growing in particular direction. Okay, now some environmental triggers. ठीक है, environmental triggers मतलब जो कुछ ऐसी चीजें जो environment यूज करता है, ट्रिगर करता है प्लांट्स को, जिसे यूज करके, फॉर एग्जाम्पल लाइट, ग्रेविटी or any chemical, water, etc. Okay, so some environmental triggers such as light, gravity will change the direction that the plant grows in. Okay, so we will be studying about these environmental triggers. These directional और tropic movement, इसे क्या बोलते हैं हम? ट्रॉपिक मूवमेंट. जैसे हमने टेंड्रिल्स के केस में देखा, टेंड्रिल्स के केस में जो पी प्लांट का मूवमेंट था वो क्या था? डायरेक्शनल हो गया, एक सर्कुलर मूवमेंट हो गया. क्यों? क्योंकि दैट इज सेंसिटिव टू टच. सो दीज ट्रॉपिक मूवमेंट और द डायरेक्शनल मूवमेंट ईदर टुवर्ड्स द स्टिमुलस और अवे फ्रॉम द स्टिमुलस. तो इन मूवमेंट्स को क्या बोलते हैं? ट्रॉपिक मूवमेंट, बिकॉज दे आर डायरेक्शनल. दे आर ईदर टुवर्ड्स और अवे फ्रॉम द स्टिमुलस. The first one is photo. Photo means light. ठीक है, फोटो का मतलब लाइट. So the first one is the phototropic movement. ठीक है, the movement which is caused by light. ठीक है, the movement which is in response to the light. So how does shoot respond? Shoot जो है वो कैसे रिस्पॉन्ड करते हैं लाइट को? So the shoot responds by bending towards the light. So shoot bends towards the light. Okay, the shoot light की तरफ bend होते हैं. It responds by bending towards the light, and the roots, it bends away from the light. Okay, so shoot bend towards the light and roots bend away from the light. Okay, second is geotropism. Geo means related to earth, related to gravity. Okay, so the roots always grow downwards. The roots, it grows downwards, okay, towards the gravity, and the shoots, it grows upwards, away from earth, away from gravity. So this movement is in response to the pull of earth or gravity. Next is chemotropism. movement in response to a chemical. For example, the growth of pollen tube towards ovule. We have studied this in earlier classes in the chapter fertilization, in plant fertilization. So the pollen tube, we have already seen that the pollen tube grows towards the ovule. Okay, so the growth of pollen tube towards ovule is chemotropism. Okay, and other is the hydrotropism, that is the growth in response to water. Hydrotropism means water. So these are the four types of different tropic movement which are either towards the stimulus or away from the stimulus. In this case, the stimulus is either light or gravity, chemical or water. Okay, so these are the four types of stimulus. And these are growth related movement. In this case, the root shoot is either growing. Now these growth related movements are slower. ठीक है, ये क्या होते हैं? स्लो होते हैं एज कंपेयर टू द रिस्पॉन्स टू स्टिमुलस. जैसे जो इमीडिएट रिस्पॉन्स टू स्टिमुलस होता है, दैट इज अ वेरी क्विक रिएक्शन, दैट इज अ वेरी क्विक रिस्पॉन्स, बट दीज ग्रोथ रिलेटेड मूवमेंट्स आर स्लोअर. इवन इन एनिमल्स दीज आर केयरफुली कंट्रोल्ड डायरेक्शंस ऑफ ग्रोथ. फॉर एग्जांपल, the fingers or the hand, they grow in particular direction and they do not grow endlessly or they do not grow very fast. It grows over a period of time, over a period of years. So these growth related movements, either they are plants or they are animals, in both the cases these growth related direction related growth and these growth related movements are very controlled and they are very slow. Okay, and in fast response to stimuli, how does this fast response to stimuli take place? First of all, we have already studied that this fast response to stimuli does take place by the means of electrical impulses. The transfer happens very quickly and this is because of electrical impulses. Now these electrical impulses are not a 100% सक्सेस. ठीक है, ये इलेक्ट्रिकल इम्पल्स जो है ये 100% सक्सेस है, they are not 100% efficient. These electrical impulses have certain limitations. There are certain limitations to these electrical impulses. The first limitation to this electrical impulse is that they reach only the cells which are connected to the nervous tissue. जो cells nervous tissue से connected है ये सिर्फ उन्हीं तक पहुंचते हैं. So the first limitation is reach only the cells connected to nervous tissue. They reach only the cells which are connected to the nervous tissue. Its second limitation is that since an electrical impulse is generated in a cell, ठीक है, एक सेल में जनरेट होता है, एक इलेक्ट्रिकल इंपल्स एक सेल में जनरेट होता है और देन इट इज ट्रांसफर्ड. वो क्या होता है? ट्रांसफर होता है. सो द सेल, जिस सेल में वो जनरेट हुआ है, दैट ओरिजिनल सेल, दैट सेल टेक्स सम टाइम. ठीक है, वो उसमें कुछ टाइम होता है टू रीसेट, उसको रीसेट करने में. जैसे एक सेल ने इलेक्ट्रिकल इंपल्स जनरेट किया, ठीक है, सो उसने इंपल्स जनरेट करके ट्रांसफर कर दिया, तो देन दैट सेल नीड्स सम टाइम, रिक्वायर्स सम टाइम टू रीसेट इट्स मैकेनिज्म बिफोर जनरेटिंग अनदर इलेक्ट्रिकल इंपल्स. मतलब ऐसा नहीं हो सकता कि एक के बाद एक क्विकली इलेक्ट्रिकल इंपल्स जनरेट होते जाए. नो, दैट इज नॉट द केस. द सेल नीड्स सम टाइम टू रीसेट इन ऑर्डर टू जनरेट द सेकेंड इलेक्ट्रिकल इंपल्स. ठीक है, सो द सेकेंड लिमिटेशन इज दैट नो बैक टू बैक electrical impulses can be generated in a cell. So these are the two limitations to electrical impulses. Now what happens then if electrical impulse is not the option, it is not the choice, then what next? So multicellular organisms use another means of communication between the cells, and this communication is the chemical communication. Communication with the help of chemical. So the plants or the animals use some chemicals to communicate, and these chemicals we will be calling it as hormones. इसे हम क्या बोलेंगे? Hormones. So we call it plant hormones or animal hormones. So the another mean of communication that the multicellular organisms use is the chemical communication, other than the electrical impulse. Okay. Now, what happens in a chemical communication? In a chemical communication, the stimulated cells, okay, the stimulated cells release a chemical. जो stimulated cell है वो क्या करता है? एक chemical release करता है, chemical compound release करता है. That chemical compound it diffuses all around the original cell. So what happens? The stimulated cell releases a chemical compound, and that chemical compound it diffuses all around the original cell. वो एक cell है, उस एक this is a cell, it has released some chemical compound, and that chemical compound diffuses all around the cell. वो chemical compound उस original cell के all around diffuse हो जाता है. The other cells around, जो उसके आसपास दूसरे सेल्स है, जो उस सेल के आसपास दूसरे सेल्स मौजूद है, ठीक है, जो उस केमिकल कंपाउंड को डिटेक्ट कर सकते हैं, ठीक है, that are able to detect the chemical compound. So those other cells around which are able to detect the compound, they detect that compound, उस compound को detect करते हैं using some special molecules and recognize the information. ठीक है, so the cells around detect this compound using special molecules and recognize information. Cells around detect the chemical compound and recognize information. ठीक है, वो इंफॉर्मेशन को रिकॉग्नाइज करते हैं, ठीक है, उसे डिकोड करते हैं एक तरह से, एंड दे रिकॉग्नाइज द इंफॉर्मेशन एंड देन दे ट्रांसमिट इट. ठीक है, और उसे क्या करते हैं? एंड दे ट्रांसमिट इट, उसे ट्रांसमिट कर देते हैं आगे. ठीक है, नाउ व्हाट हैपन? These compounds, or in case of plants we call them as plant hormones. So let us not say chemical compound, let us say plant hormones. So these plant hormones they help to coordinate. ये plant hormones क्या करते हैं? coordinate करने में help करते हैं. They coordinate growth, ठीक है, and the development and respond to the environment. So these plant hormones what do? They coordinate growth, development of the plant, growth of the plant, and respond to environment को respond करते हैं. So this is how the chemical coordination, the chemical communication takes place in case of plants. Okay, now we will be studying some examples. For example, the first one, when the growing plant, okay, जो एक growing plant है, it detects light. ठीक है, light को detect करता है. So a hormone known as auxin is released, is synthesized. Okay, so when a plant detects light, so a hormone known as auxin is synthesized. Auxin जो है वो synthesize होता है, ठीक है, generate होता है, produce होता है. This hormone, this auxin, it helps the cell to grow longer. उसे cell को grow होने में help करता है. When the light is coming to one side of the plant, जब light plant के एक side पर आती है, so the auxin diffuses to the shady side. ऑक्सिन क्या करता है कि जैसे प्लांट पे एक साइड पे लाइट गिर रही है, सो ऑक्सिन, फॉर एग्जाम्पल दिस इज अ प्लांट, ओके, एंड दिस इज द सन. प्लांट के इस साइड सपोज लाइट है एंड दिस पार्ट इज द शेडी पार्ट. सो जब भी प्लांट लाइट को डिटेक्ट करता है, सो द ऑक्सिन डिफ्यूजेस टू द शेडी साइड ऑफ द प्लांट. ऑक्सिन क्या करता है? प्लांट के शेडी साइड पे आ जाता है, ओके, अवे फ्रॉम द लाइट. सो द प्लांट अपीयर्स टू बेंड टुवर्ड्स द लाइट. मतलब कि ये जो लाइट की साइड वाला पार्ट है वो ग्रो करने लग जाता है. सो दिस साइड ग्रोज and the plant appears to bend towards the light. ऐसा लगता है कि प्लांट जो है वो लाइट की तरफ झुक गया है, बेंड हो गया है. ठीक है. So this is the first plant hormone, that is auxin. Now the second hormone, that is the gibberellins. The gibberellins help in the growth of stem. They help in the growth of stem. Stem जो है वो grow होती है due to this plant hormone gibberellins. Okay. Next is the cytokinins. Next one is the cytokinins. The cytokinins, these promote cell division. The cytokinins promote cell division. ठीक है. जो cell division है वो promote करता है. But this cell division, the cytokinins is present in greater concentration. वहां पर greater concentration में होता है in areas of rapid cell division. जहां पर बहुत ज्यादा rapidly cell divide होना है, वहां पर ये बहुत ज्यादा concentration में present होता है. For example, the fruits, the seeds, ठीक है, जो fruits है, seeds है, they rapidly grow. So the cytokinins are present in those areas in greater concentration where the cell division has to occur rapidly. But ये जो cell division है, ये ऐसा नहीं कि cell division हमेशा चलता ही जाएगा. ठीक है. जो plant है वो grow हमेशा grow होता ही रहेगा, कभी stop नहीं करेगा. This cell division needs to be stopped. So the plant needs signals to stop growing. Okay. So this is done by abscisic acid. Okay, so this is done by the abscisic acid. Abscisic acid का काम क्या होता है? It inhibits growth. Growth को रोकता है. ठीक है. जो सेल डिवीजन है उसे रोकता है. So growth को ये रोकता है. And this results in wilting of leaves. Leaves जो है वो इसकी वजह से wilt हो जाती है. This is also a cause of wilting of leaves. Okay, so these are the plant hormones, the auxin, gibberellin, cytokinins and abscisic acid, and this is the chemical communication that takes place in plants, and this is how the growth of the plants occurs. Okay, so this is coordination in plants, and this is all about today's class.